Hello, friends. Every now and then I need to take a moment to just remove myself from the animated box that is my avatar and step forward and talk about something that's very important to me in this world of ours. And this is not one of those times because that's right, it's time once again for me to get back to the real reason we started this channel in 2015, and that's not to play Minecraft. Oh no, it's not to bag on Wizards of the Coast. Oh no, it's once again time for me to do my civic duty and throw myself on the gastronomic grenade. I eat it so you don't have to. Let's eat some weird food. Not that this is weird and we've done this one before, but it's that time of year again. Oh yeah, it's egg time. Every year these appear in the stores, and every year we eat them, and every year we're disappointed. Why will this year be any different? Let's get into some Easter eggs, because you know we were going to. Now, first off, we got to go with the Reese's Easter egg, which, of course, is the Reese's peanut butter egg shape. Any different than the Reese's peanut butter normal? Any different than the Reese's peanut butter one that's the egg shape, but the flat one? Are they any different? And some people say, yeah, they are different. Like if you eat the normal Reese's and this one, they do taste different. And if you eat this one and the other Easter one, they do taste different. And other people are like, no, they don't. If you ever seen like one of those mukbangs where like they've eaten everything that Reese's has made, people say there are differences. So I think it's just individual taste buds. And plus, probably also, it's probably subconscious, right? You see this, and subconsciously, your brain already expects it to taste one thing, and that supersedes whatever it actually tastes like. So, if you see somebody who like, let's eat every single Reese's, and goes, well, this one does taste different. I have to assume part of that is psychological, right? Because peanut butter is peanut butter. At the end of the day. Now, the chocolate might be different. The quality of chocolate is definitely something to consider. But here we go. Here's the classic peanut butter egg, a copy. This was the first, as far as I know, of the eggs. Am I wrong? This was the first, right? And then other people started copying it. All right, so here we go. Chocolate. Smells like peanut butter. What is this? It's fine. It's not offensive. It's Reese's. It tastes like a Reese's. The chocolate is fine. The peanut butter is fine. Maybe there's a little too much peanut butter. But what do you expect? Here's Reese's. A tier or whatever you call it. What the fuck does S tier mean? How is S tier better than A? Like, have you ever like passed in a paper and got an S on it, and you'd be like, what is that? That is S tier. No, it's A is best, F is worst. And now the classic. Now, the sad thing about this is we know Cadbury changed the recipe. So the Cadbury cream eggs that I had as a kid and the Cadbury cream eggs we have now are different. And the American Cadbury and the British Cadbury are also different. So if you have one of these in London or Britain, it is going to taste different than the one we have in America. And if you're used to Cadbury from like 10 years ago, as opposed to Cadbury today, it's also going to taste different. So yeah, we already know this is not as good as it used to be. I used to love these, but since they changed the recipe, not so much. So I limit myself to one a year, and this is my one a year, and I'm doing it for you guys. The Cadbury cream egg. Exactly what I expected. Hasn't changed. No surprise, no disappointment. It is what it always is. It's definitely not as good as it used to be. It's chocolate. It's creamy. It's whatever that is. The creamy center. The fact that they still go to the trouble to add in the yellow food dye to make it look like egg yolk is just, over and above. They don't need to do that. They don't need to put in the yellow food dye still, but they do. So that's kind of cool. If they still do that. Look, it's egg. No, it's like we don't need the yellow food dye. It doesn't make the taste. But again, it's psychological, right? It's your brain going, I think this tastes like X, as opposed to your tongue going, no, it tastes like Y. So obviously, my experience will be completely different than your experience. But yeah, they're not as good as they used to be. If I had a choice, I'd be the peanut butter one's definitely better than the Cadbury egg is. The Cadbury egg is just too sugary now. It's kind of gross. And there's always that tinny flavor to it because of the wrapping, So yeah, there you go. Once again, I have dived into the deep end of the culinary catastrophe that is Easter candy to keep you safe. Why do I do this? It's my civic duty. I do it to keep you safe. I do it so you don't have to. So I'm sure you're going to see these out there in the store, and I'm sure we'll stumble across other ones. Every now and then I hope to stumble across one I've never tried before, but they don't really experiment on Easter candy, really. It's kind of the same thing you always see. Halloween candy is when they really kind of experiment. So we'll see if anything comes out this year that's like different than last year, but I don't expect it. If you've got any weird food you want to try, just either post it down below, or if you want to send something to me, contact me, and I'll even help pay for the shipping. And until next time, this is me, the OGGM, eating it to keep you safe.